Hey guys. Get my setup together. And then I put this in my sink. Actually, I need to go get my other phone so that I can discuss the topics I wanted to discuss today. I'll be right back. I hope nobody came on here and was like, oh, there's no one here. Just wanted to come on and chop it up with y'all, see how everybody's doing. I took a nap on accident and woke up like an hour ago. I just finished eating dinner, which was just some soup I made yesterday. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here and talk about some trending stories that I saw. There's been a lot going on today. Like a lot. One thing I want to talk about is Beyonce. Queen Bee. As I was discussing a few days ago, we were anticipating for Billboard to go ahead and name Beyonce as the #1 pop artist of the 21st century, because there was like a whole fiasco with Taylor Swift fans, being upset that Taylor Swift was named #2. Like, they were really mad to the point where they were making like racist content, including Derek Chauvin, who was the cop that kneeled on George Floyd's neck. Like, they put a picture of Taylor Swift's face on the cop and then a picture of Beyonce on George Floyd. Like, her fans got so mad, but we're not going to make this about them. Hey guys. So yeah, we're not going to make this about Taylor Swift and her fans. I just wanted to come and talk about Beyonce being named the greatest pop star of the 21st century by Billboard. I'm very happy for her. They made a whole graphic slide of graphics, which I'm going to read off of because I'm Beehive. Do you know who Beyonce is? You know who Taylor Swift is? But yeah, they made this cool. It says the greatest pop stars of the 21st century. And Beyonce is #1. So in this first slide, they just start giving her 10s. They're like, no one has set the standard for pop star greatness in the 21st century as long, as consistently, or as spectacularly as Beyonce Knowles Carter. From her turn of the century star breakout as the front woman of best-selling girl group Destiny's Child to her work in recent years reinventing genre while still moving the culture forward, Beyonce has spent the last 25 years exemplifying excellence in all its forms. Not only is she one of the greatest albums and singles artists of her generation, she has also been a game-changing leader in music videos, promotional innovation, and live performance on the biggest and most significant stages, period. With her global celebrity and influence eventually also expanding to her becoming a power player in the worlds of film, fashion, and politics, Beyonce is simply the century's answer to Michael, Madonna, and Prince. Yes, and every bit worthy of standing alongside them in their singular mononymic greatness. Period. Mononymic means like you know them by one name: Michael, Madonna, Prince, Beyonce. Love that. That was very well written. Go off, Billboard. Oh, and then they include her 12 Billboard, excuse me, number one hits, which includes her hits from Destiny's Child, Say My Name, Independent Women Part 1, which she wrote for Charlie's Angels. We've got Bootylicious, then Crazy in Love, Baby Boy, which are from her first album, Dangerously in Love. And then Check on It for the Pink Panther album soundtrack. The iconic, irreplaceable To the Left, to the Left. Then Single Ladies, which re-revolutionized uh, music videos that really spawned the dance trend. Like, people don't give Beyonce enough. Good night, Simply Humble. Night, night. Hi, Josh. But yeah, people don't give Beyonce enough credit for uh, starting that dance trend. Like, you know, TikTok wasn't a thing in 2008 when Single Ladies video dropped, but YouTube was like on the come up, and people were making dance videos and dance reaction videos to that. So thank her for this TikTok dance trend. I'm sorry, y'all. I have a worse cough. Then we have Ed Sheeran's Perfect, the duet that went number one with them. Then Savage with Megan Thee Stallion, the Savage remix, which that was during the pandemic. Like, go off. You got a number one hit during a pandemic. And then Break My Soul from Renaissance and Texas Hold'em from Cowboy Carter. Like, that's a pretty good roster. These are some iconic songs. You can't deny her impact. You cannot deny Beyonce's cultural impact. I'm sorry. Like, you just can't. When she did Homecoming for Coachella, and everybody calls it Beachella, like, I'm seriously not even interested in going to Coachella anymore because I didn't get a chance to see Beyonce. Bye, Eric. But yeah, it's just like, what is Coachella doing? It's like they kind of like when Beyonce came and did Homecoming. That's kind of the. It's like, how do you top that? You can't. That was so sad that I couldn't go. I had just had my son, cause it was the year after she had the twins, so that was April 2018. I had my son November 2016, so my son was like a year and change, or 2 years and change. I wasn't traveling like that yet. I wasn't able to travel to Coachella that year, but it's okay. And then they go on to show her 10 number one albums: Destiny's Child Survivor, Dangerously in Love, Destiny's Child's number ones, B-Day, I Am Sasha Fierce, 4, a self-titled Beyonce album, which again revolutionized when people drop albums back in the day. Albums, like new music, always dropped on Tuesdays. When she dropped her self-titled album, she dropped it on a random Friday night. December 13th, we will never be the same. And from that moment on, the industry shifted to releasing music on Fridays because of that album. Then we have Lemonade, Renaissance, and Cowboy Carter, still on, her number ones. No, I'm not on the toilet. My toilet is over there. I'm sitting in a chair. The light in my well, I have this light now too, but the light in my bathroom is just better than anywhere else in my apartment. So I bring my dinner chair in here to talk to y'all. Any advice on how to grow your channel? really just post the content. And guys, I don't know if any of y'all are returning, but I got monetized on YouTube this week, so I'm able to get super chats. So if you do have questions like this that you want me to answer, I would appreciate a super chat. But yes, what I would suggest is just posting content. Like, I've been intentional about growing on YouTube only about a month, and I was able to become monetized. I grew my subscribers past 1,000. So I'm gonna be making more content detailing how I did this, but really before you start anything or get too far ahead with thinking, just post content. Um, Going live helps. That helped me grow my page. So many people from all over the world chime in from everywhere when you're on live, and they'll follow you or they'll subscribe to you if they like you enough. But start by just posting content. Find topics that you can talk on and on and on about. For me, I can talk about Beyonce, I can talk about astrology, I can talk about entrepreneurship or building social media all day. A sweet spot for YouTube is 8 minutes. Um, because when you get monetized with the page ads, you are able to put more, like once the videos reach 8 minutes, you're able to put more ads in them and you can make more money. So a sweet spot for long form content on YouTube is 8 minutes. So that's what I would suggest. Just think of topics that you can go on and on and on about and just start talking about it. Okay. Oh yeah, see if you can go live. I'm not sure if there's a I'm not sure if you need a certain amount of followers, but like see if you can go live. If you can go live, get on there. Another sweet spot for live is 30 minutes, but at least 10 minutes is good, 15 minutes is good, but a sweet spot is 30 minutes or longer. Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. I'm not a man. I'm a girl. But anyway, I'm going to, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'm going to continue talking about Beyonce because I'm proud of her. It says, oh yes, Billboard staff's greatest pop star of 2020, or of 20, why am I saying it like that? Let me back up. If y'all didn't know, Beyonce she topped this list in 2003 and 2014. So this is the third time she's been ranked number one by Billboard, which is pretty dope. Like in 2003, that's when Crazy in Love dropped. They knew. 2014 was right after the self-titled album dropped. The album that I just explained is why the industry drops on Fridays now. And then now, she's the most awarded artist in Grammy history. She has 32. She has 32 Grammys. And then they just announced nominations a few weeks ago for the Grammys. And she's the most nominated now. She has 99 nominations. And she's won 32. She's won a third of the nominations she's ever had, which is insane. That's pretty efficient. And she's also the most awarded artist ever. She has more awards than Michael Jackson, like any award, Billboard awards, Grammys, Emmys, Golden, like all of them. She has more awards than Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston, who are like them two and Beyonce are the top three. So it's just iconic. Like when people be trying to say Beyonce ain't iconic, I'd just be so confused. Like the numbers are there, but so is the cultural impact, which is what she cares about. That's what um, you know, people like Michael and Whitney cared about. They cared more about their cultural currency. No, I'm not Indian. I'm black. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States. Thank you, Sadie. I don't have a bendy. That's called a bendy, not a dot. But I do have a mole. It's almost in the center of my forehead. Funny enough, or ironically. Yes, black women can cook. I do cook a lot. Ranchero, no, I don't. Quit being weird. Thank you, King Bingus. You must be from Canada. It has a CA next to it. you, you want me to bark? Arf. Yeah, you must be from Canada. There's a CA next to your name. And thank you for the super chat. It says $1.50, so that must be. What's y'all's currency? Is it y'all don't have euros? Do y'all use euros in Canada? What do y'all use? Let me see. What currency is used in Canada? Oh, it's just Canadian dollar. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, I know y'all don't use euros. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I just Googled it. Canadian dollar. Cool. Ew, Ryan. Y'all are too creative with the stuff y'all be saying on the internet. I don't get it. I need to wash my face. My face is so oily. Look at how oily my skin is. And I have this makeup on. I wore this makeup last night. I've just been recording videos all day and editing videos. All right, Ryan. Bye. Y'all are too freaky on here. Why are y'all so freaky? And where are y'all from? There's 13 of you currently. I want to know where y'all are from. And if you're just coming by my live for the first time, go ahead and subscribe, like my video. Like my video if you're in here and engaging with me. And I'm also answering questions. Thank y'all for liking. Let me know if y'all have any questions, like about anything. I'm gonna be on here for another 4 minutes. Oh yeah, something else I can talk to y'all about. Well, I talked about it this morning on live, but since I'm here, I was approved for the TikTok Shop affiliate program this morning, which is very exciting. I'm so excited to have achieved that. That was the whole point of me being intentional about growing on YouTube and on TikTok. So I was learning about how much money there is to make on these platforms. I've primarily been on Instagram all these years. I have almost 100,000 followers on Instagram. I've been building that for a long time, but it's not lucrative. It's like almost not worth my time anymore. But I have social media. Ooh, my hair smells so good. But I have, I do social media management. I have a multimedia company. So most of my clients work off of Instagram. They're older. They don't care about TikTok or YouTube because they don't understand it. Therefore, I never bothered to learn TikTok or YouTube until I got fed up with how much my own content on those other platforms was not even making me that much money. So I'm very grateful, that you guys are, over here and showing me love and talking to me and engaging with me. Y'all don't realize, these little things, these little gestures, just, joining someone's live and liking it, sending super chats or whatever. Y'all never know how big of a deal it is to us as creators, you know. So that's why we try to provide content that y'all can at least get some value from in exchange for your time and helping our content get boosted so that we can reach more people, you know? You know? Um, Diddy is not getting out of jail, bro. Sorry. But yeah. Is who else is in here? Say hi or something, because I'm about to get off. I just wanted to talk about Beyonce because I didn't get a chance to yesterday. I was too busy. Hi, Sammy. Where you at? Oh, Phil, you're in New York. I'm in Atlanta, y'all. Down south. I gotta wipe this makeup off and wash my face. Well, if you guys don't have any questions or any topics that you would like to discuss, I am going to go work on this one sheet. I got another client today, and they're really dope. Maybe I'll tell y'all about them soon because they're actually kind of iconic. You may not know them by name, but you know their work. So after I make this one sheet and we get everything officially rolling, maybe I'll open up about who it is, but it's pretty cool. Hi, Sammy. I like blues. Blues, teals, indigos. You see I have this cool color on. It's like cerulean. I got this from Disney. Oh, you want to see the back? Look at the back. It says Walt and then Disney. Can you see it? Walt Disney. And I have another one that has, like, it's blue. It looks like a sky, and it has all the iconic Disney characters on the bottom, and it has the same Walt Disney on the back. That's my favorite one. Y'all will see me wear it. I went to, thank you. Thank you, Metaversia. And thank you, Sammy. I took my mom and my son to Disney back in February. It was my first time being there since I was in college in 2010. And I was only there for like a few hours. It was a quick trip they took the freshmen on. You know, I was a freshman in 2010, and they took us on a day trip there. I was only there for a few hours. So when I took my mom and my son, we stayed for like 4 or 5 days for his spring break. And that was still not enough time. I did not realize how big Disney is and how much stuff there is to do. Like, there's so much stuff. I cannot believe how big Disney is. Like, I see why they run Florida, and I see why they give Ron DeSantis a hard time, or why he gives them a hard time too. But I see why they run Florida. They own so much land and account for so much of the GDP of the state. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do. They're like the Vatican or something. They're like their own little city. There's so much to do. So needless to say, even though we were there for like 4 or 5 days, it was not enough time. So I was like, let me get my money up again, and I'll take him back in February for spring break. And now that I'm monetized on here and on TikTok, and you know, I make decent money on my own, you know, with my company. But I'm like, I definitely want to go back in February. It's Hopkins. No, do you have schizophrenia? Corey Freeman. You are not white with that name. Corey Freeman is literally, Freeman is, Freeman is a slave name. That's what they called themselves after they, you know, the people who knew they were free after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed. When some slave owners let them go, some of them escaped. They changed their names to freemen because they were free men. So I know that you're not white with that name, and if you are, that's kind of sus. Like, what was your family doing? But anyway. Hey, Eddie Kane Jr. Harris Girl Scout cookie. What? Y'all are so weird. I'm not racist. Black people can't be racist. Black people can be prejudiced, but until Black people create systemic ways to prevent white people from or any other group from getting ahead as a collective in this country, which was not going to happen for, if it'll ever happen, it's not going to be for a very long time. That's when Black people can be racist, but Black people cannot be racist. Black people can be prejudiced, but I'm not prejudiced. I'm just matching energy. All right. I'm about to get out of here though. I need to wash my face and I need to work on this one sheet. Blah, blah, blah. No, Sammy, I don't have a dog. I'm not a dog person. I like fish and like turtles and stuff, reptiles, and plants. I'm a plant mom. I have plants all up in my house. Anyway, let me get off of here. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to get on here tomorrow afternoon sometime. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day or evening wherever you are. Eddie. Anyway, wherever you are, enjoy the rest of your night or your day. And I'll see y'all later. I like geckos too. Yeah, I like lizards. A lot of people are freaked out by lizards. I love them. I think they're so cute. How about you get off, Blake? I'm hiding you. Bye. Tell me what to do. Oh, I'm so sorry. What kind of dog was he? I'm so sorry for your loss. I don't like to mix cereals, but I love both of those cereals separately. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best cereal ever. There's literal crack in it. And Reese's Puffs are really good. They make the roof of my mouth hurt though, because they're so crunchy. Oh, he was a golden retriever. Oh, I love frogs. I like all the weird animals. I like cats too, but I'm not into dogs. Birds are cool, but I wouldn't want one as a pet. um, Thank you, Cocky Jedi. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna get off of here for real. I was trying to make it an even 30 minutes. So y'all got 50 seconds to talk shit until I get off of here. Thanks, Harris. Sammy, what does that mean? Eddie, you can go and talk to Willy Wonka about that. Your ass gonna turn into a blueberry or a sweet potato. It's like, Violet, you're turning violet. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, yeah, I love frogs. You hate snakes? I don't mind snakes. Like I knew this girl years ago. She had a pet snake. He was little, but he was very sweet. He was like a garden snake or some. I forget what kind of snake it was, but it wasn't poisonous and like a non-threatening one. I used to let him slither on my dashboard. He would wrap himself around my steering wheel while I was driving. He was so cute. All right. Well, thank you guys. I forget the person's name that sent me a super chat tonight. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for real, for real. I just wanted to make this an even 30 minutes so y'all have something to look at tomorrow. Thank you, Cocky Jedi. I appreciate it. I don't really like dogs like that. Like they're cool, but as far as having a pet, I wouldn't want a pet dog. But if other people have them and I can play with them, that's fine. All right. Bye, you guys.